Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is March the 11th. I hope you guys are doing well so far. This is a life path video that I'm going to be doing. So let's see what you guys might need to know. Now, I will try to use all decks, okay, in this video. So let's see what shows up. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to life path, career, etc.? What is it that they need to know at this time, please? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What is it that they need to know? Okay, somebody could be staying up late at night. Now, late nights could be very significant. Maybe there's something about not being able to sleep or staying up really late because your creativity. So there's something about your creativity unfolding or you being able to awaken during nighttime. Some of you could be born in September. Virgo, Libra energy could be very significant. Or there's something about maybe you have Virgo or Libra placements, but there's something about staying up late at night. Now, the full moon that just recently passed could be triggering these things too. But if not, there's something about these placements that are very significant, okay? We have Smoker here. So there's something about you expressing yourself. This could be your lungs, okay? This could be how you express yourself with your vocals. So speech could be very significant. Some of you may smoke cigarettes, Mary Jane, or cigars, or there's something about whenever time you go within, you guys maybe receive downloads like what just came out, right? So there's something about you being able to channel more or channel better when it comes to receiving downloads or spiritual downloads. It's almost like you know. Okay, being connected to your highest self, if that's significant, okay? Singer is very significant. Maybe some of you guys are into singing, but like I said, throat chakra energy is very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to your independence, you guys are moving into your own personal strength or growth. This is something that's building up in passion. So again, when it comes to you being passionate about what it is that you do, that is very significant as well, okay? For some reason, that card Stop wanted to show up. So let's see when it comes up, if it does come out in the messages. Okay. Features. Someone's features are very significant at this time. This could be beauty marks, moles, freckles, maybe, you know, some of you have unique features, body features, or whatever this is, facial features, but there's something about you being very passionate at this time. And this could be about you when it comes to your creativity. Yeah, we have communication, Gemini energy, okay? You may have your Lilith in Gemini, or your Lilith, for some of you guys, could be in Virgo or Libra, okay? But if not, this is about you when it comes to communication, you showing up as somebody who shows up as freedom, okay? Even when it comes to like your autonomy, you know, the shadow side of, you know, the societal constraints of you being able to communicate, but maybe you communicate differently, okay? Trusting that you being able to communicate differently or you showing up differently in this energy is going to allow you to, you know, be able to execute what it is that you desire in a sense. So like I said, everyone desires different things, different goals, different dreams. And when it comes to societal constraints, it almost feels like society does not want the feminine to be in autonomy, okay? And some of you guys are working towards autonomy when it comes to your energy. Now, not everyone will resonate with this. This could be also a masculine, where there are societal constraints when it comes to, you know, society and you doing things that actually make sense to you. So it's almost like if people feel like, you know, you not being a lawyer or a doctor or things that the society wants you to do or wants you to be, because like I said, this helps them generate a lot of income or whatever business that is. There's something about you changing that. So going within and understanding that you can create your own, okay? Or you may notice or see that there's a lot of societal constraints when it comes to certain things, right? That maybe you're interested in, and it almost feels like it's not really worth it. So like even when it comes to like the arts, it's almost like people may look at the arts like, oh, you can't make money from that, but you can, right? You can, right? So again, take what resonates with that, but having faith, you know, that you guys are going to move forward, having faith and trust that balance will come towards you, whether this is you sailing away from certain things or you moving towards calmer waters. But we have summer, that's significant, okay? Phone calls could be very significant, like communication, like I said, and also sound bowls when it comes to like healing. So this is about clarity and release. Some of you guys could be receiving some type of clarity to release certain things, right? Or certain people, places before, you know, we get to Aries season. So winter, there's something about maybe in the winter time, maybe there's something about you finding out certain things. Even when it comes to like change of season, there's something about your resources, about you grounding yourself. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Okay, West Indian came out again, so take what resonates with that. Okay, you could be receiving a phone call, okay, from somebody. This could be about work, or this could just be in general, but whatever this is, somebody could be contacting you when it comes to maybe the way that you communicate, okay? That could be something that you guys could be finding out, or there's something about the way you communicate could be bringing in a lot of success, okay? So take what resonates with that. There's something about you being grounded though, okay? We have initials L, we have the 24th, okay? We also have the 30th, okay? So take what resonates with that. These dates could be dates of confirmation. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more. Initials Q is very significant. So this could be someone's first, last name, middle name, okay? Initials Q and L, and then we have the 15th, okay? So the 15th could be very significant. That is next week, because I think Friday is the 13th. So Friday the 13th could be very significant too, like something being activated at that time, okay? We have initials I as well. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for some of you guys too, okay? Channeled messages. Let's see what shows up. Okay, because there could be channeled messages that may resonate as well. So let's see. Ooh. So something could be happening within the next 4 hours. Take what resonates with that, okay? This could be 4 hours when you see the video, 4 hours when, you know, you see this. So take what resonates. We have loving yourself so much more. We have father. Okay, so father is very significant. Take what resonates with that. This could be someone from the other side protecting and guiding you. If not, this could be somebody in your energy who is giving you discipline. Like say this person is alive, they could be teaching you discipline. They could be teaching you being a provider, or being, you know, in a providing energy. But for some of you guys, if this is not someone who's around, like say this person has passed away, or they're no longer around, they're no longer here, in the 5D, this person is protecting you at this time, and they're also making you disciplined at this time, okay? So, you know, take what resonates with that. Going to a concert could be very significant too, and also getting a text message or a DM. So like I said, there's something about release, okay? If you guys are going somewhere, there's something about community and release and shared awe. If not, there's something about you getting a text message or a DM, okay? There's something about something surprising you when it comes to like a certain particular situation. So let's see what else shows up. Okay, so we have remembering, yeah. So soul memories resurfacing, okay? So like I said, because we are in the last astrological year end, there's something about Pisces energy that's very significant, and a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia, Neptune energy. There are a lot of things that could be resurfacing at this time, okay? Somebody could be recalling you. Okay, there's something about past life energy, or receiving clarity about certain things or certain places, people, whatever the case is. But there is something about someone protecting you at this time, and there's something about you remembering who you are when it comes to past life energy and clarity. Okay, so again, you guys could be remembering who you are when it comes to your energy. Being the catalyst could be very significant when it comes to, you know, you activating change. And also quantum leaping is also significant. So some of you guys could be into quantum leaping, or you guys could have quantum leaped. right, when it comes to this energy. So take what resonates with that. It may not resonate for everybody, but this is confirmation for some people. Okay, so let's see. Even when it comes to masculine energy too, that could be very significant too, as well, why you're being protected. Okay, we have fall, we have summer. Okay, so something about you letting go. If this was in the fall, there's something about in the fall you could have let go something, and then there's something about you receiving some type of abundance, but then wintertime you guys could have been in stillness or receiving clarity, right? So these seasons could be very significant. You guys could have went through the entire seasons of, you know, fall, spring, summer, winter, and again, coming back around when it comes to a cycle, when it comes to spring, is very significant. So for some of you guys, when it comes to like going through certain changes that you had to go through, letting go, preparation, there's something about you letting go, stepping into, you know, stillness in the wintertime, right? Some of you guys could have retreated. And then there's this energy also for some of you guys in the summer. There's something about joy, vibrancy, okay? We have dark brown eyes, okay, or darker eyes. So take what resonates with that. Maybe you guys bring sun energy as well, okay? Angel numbers could be very significant too. Like you have sun energy for some of you guys. So it doesn't matter what seasons that go through. It's almost like, oh my God, there's a song that, I don't know why I can't remember it now, but there's a song where they talk about, I love you throughout the sun, the moon, the stars, or something to do with like, through the fall, spring, summer. Yeah, something to do with I'll love you even if it's through the fall, spring, summer, whatever the case is. But that could be very significant. There's something about no matter what seasons you go through, your energy could be very abundant. Like you attract a lot, okay? Your vibrancy, right? But there's something about balance and justice that could be very significant for some of you guys. So take what resonates with that. But we do have awakened at the bottom of the deck. So that's definitely confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to your energy. You guys could have been going through a lot of awakenings. Okay, even when it comes to like angel numbers about somebody who has this, you know, specific placement, that could be very significant too. But again, when it comes to like justice or passive aggressive, so yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who could be passive aggressive, and there's something about you receiving justice for that. Okay, so again, when it comes to like certain things, you guys could be receiving justice for those things, and that could be confirmation. Okay, we have Chili. Okay, transformation, strength. Okay, femininity is also significant. We have Bulgaria. Okay, when it comes to strength as well, fortitude and determination. So you guys could be determined. North America, when it comes to self-resilience, right? Boldness. So some of you guys could live in North America, or North America could be very significant when it comes to like opportunities or, you know, newer innovations. You could be a pioneer as well, but Wolf, your intuition could be very significant. We have Philippines. So some of you guys could be very cautious at this time, or there's something about your resilience that is very significant, but you could be someone who's a teacher, or you could help people find their path, but there is something about your intuition that could be very significant. You could be from the Philippines, or Philippines could be very significant, or you guys could be connecting with people from, you know, different parts of the world, but take what resonates with that. Asia is very significant when it comes to balance, right? And, you know, enlightenment, spiritual awakening. We have Greece. Okay, this could be about wisdom. Some of you guys could be into mythology, and that could be significant too. There's certain things that you guys could be seeing that may have already happened in mythology, and also divine archetypes are very significant that you guys could be seeing right now. This could be about your past life. This could be about what's happening around us in the world. This could be anything, but there's something about books, learning, educating, and executing. So take what resonates with that. Instable came up before, but this could be confirmation again. This came out in one of my other readings, so take what resonates with that too. But this is about being the gateway, or being a bridge between both worlds, and also this is about you stepping into your complexity. Even when it comes to having layers of different cultures, some of you guys could have layers of culture inside of you, like your DNA, and that could be why you guys are able to help people when it comes to like navigating. Like you have a natural gift to connect with people from all walks of life, even if you may not look exactly like them, you can still connect with people. We have life path number 7. Some of you may have a life path number 7, so take what resonates with that. Okay, that could be confirmation for some of you guys too. Let's see. I'll see if I can get a house placement too to kind of go with this. Even angel number 1212, I just missed it, but right now the time is 12:13 p.m. So even angel number 1212 is very significant too. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for some of you guys as well, okay? Okay, we have the trines, okay, and I talked about this too. So there could be certain trines that you guys have, and I did talk about this in one of my readings, okay? This is clarity for sure. I did mention that you guys could have now don't get me wrong, there are different type of trines. You could have a water trine, a fire trine, an earth trine, or a air trine, okay? Some of you guys may have, I did mention in my other reading that you may have a water, okay, or a fire trine, okay? And there's something about your energy because you have this trine, it allows luck, okay, and purpose in your life. So for some of you guys that resonate with this, this could be your first, fifth, and ninth house, okay? So again, take what resonates with that when it comes to like luck, purpose, that good stuff, okay? Let me see if I can get... Ooh, thank you. 2 cards. Okay, we have well, Siri, or I hope I'm Siri, I don't know. I hope I'm saying that right, but you guys see the card. Basically, this talks about the Pluto and the moon. So there's something about Scorpio and Cancer energy, like I said, water or fire trines, okay? Scorpio or Cancer placements are very significant. This is about transformations, enchantment, mastery of natural forces. There is also something about a water trine that could be significant as well. I don't know if this already had passed or this is already coming up, but I do know there was something online talking about there's something about a water trine, and that could be bringing in a lot of luck. When you think of water and you think of like a dam, so when you look at beavers, right? Beavers are supposed to stop water from flowing. That's what they do. That's what they're built to do. But then there's something about that dam being broken, right? And the water releasing. So there's something about cleansing that's very significant too. Okay, Eros is very significant too when it comes to Venus, Mars, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. This is about passion, desire, creativity, life force, and spark. Okay, so what you could be doing or working on could be sparking up a lot of creativity, a lot of ideas, okay, a lot of new things. So take what resonates with that. Mustard is very significant when it comes to stimulation. So some of you guys could be using mustard, or mustard seeds are very significant. If you've ever seen a mustard seed, you know a mustard seed is very tiny, but it can still grow into something, you know, beneficial. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys. Some of you guys could be like a mustard seed, right? You know, you could be starting something that's really small, but then it turns into something really big. Okay, yeah, blue-green. The color blue-green is very significant. This could be a color that you may resonate with. You guys could be wanting to wear that color. There's also something about the color blue-green when it comes to crystals, but this could be your energy too. This is giving intuition and heart chakra, you know, throat chakra, intuition, and heart chakra. So take what resonates with this. You guys could have spiritual healing, or you guys could be, stepping into or tapping into spiritual healing. Now, not everybody will resonate with that, but again, maybe if you are looking for spiritual healing, the color blue-green could be very significant, okay? Some of you guys may have this aura about you, or there's something about you guys wearing this color more frequently, okay? So take what resonates, right? This is confirmation. Okay, yeah, we have humanitarian, okay, reformer. Some of you guys are humanitarians or into humanitarian work. Okay, let me see if I can get another card here. Yeah, journalists. Some of you guys are journalists, art directors, okay, salesperson. Some of you guys are into sales or good at sales, or even if you're not good at sales, there's something about you still being able to like attract people, okay, when it comes to like, you know, money and things like that. Dealer in futures, okay, and geologist, okay. So that could be confirmation too for some of you guys when it comes to career, okay, what you guys might be interested into or, you know, thinking about doing. So let's see. Okay, guys, so crosses are very significant when it comes to like religion. Now, like I always say in my messages or videos, I always feel like it doesn't matter what anybody believes in, like whatever religion you believe in, that's fine. But when it comes to spirituality too, that could be very significant. Like you may see certain things based on your religion that you may not agree with. And so some of you guys could have moved towards spirituality. Even when it comes to spirituality, doing something that fulfills you or your inner knowing, that also brings a lot of prosperity to you. Okay, that connects you to your higher self. So even when it comes to like religion and things like that, yeah, we all believe that there's a higher source, but at the same time, we are all trying to be respectful of each other's opinions and thoughts when it comes to religion. Now, another thing when it comes to religion, there's certain things that you guys could be seeing that you may notice when it comes to religion and spirituality, and there's like a difference between the two. There's something about being balanced enough to see things from a religious perspective and also from a spiritual perspective as well. So there's something about duality for some of you guys where some of you guys are moving out of that, religious type of energy, and some of you guys can understand it, but that doesn't mean that you judge other people who follow it. So I may be the way that I am spiritually, but that doesn't mean that I don't look at certain Psalms and, read them just to understand the message behind it itself. Okay, so even if I'm not someone who goes to church all the time and I don't believe in all that stuff, because when I was younger I did, something to do with that, in that effect, that could be something changing for you guys. So it's still like you having that inner knowing. You can read Psalms 23, 91 all you want, but at the same time, you're not being disrespectful to other people's cultures, religions, and things like that. You're understanding. So somebody who's like a hardcore Christian, some of them may understand that you're a spiritualist. Not all, but some. And you can meet Christians that don't force religion onto you. Not all, but some. And that goes for everything. I want people to understand that duality and balance, it can go for anything. It can go for religions. It can go for food. If you don't have balance in your diet, things happen, like in life. So taking these examples and executing them in your life is very significant. Somebody could be Muslim and believe in the Muslim, culture in that sense, the book itself too, the Quran, right? They can believe in the Quran and things like that, but that doesn't mean that they still don't question certain things that are in the Quran. Even with the Bible, people can read the Bible, but that doesn't mean that they don't question certain things that are in the Bible. So that could be very significant when it comes to religion. Okay, starseed energy could be very significant. We have purity, right? So even when it comes to faith, okay, your faith could be very pure. You could see things from a different light. And that is something that you guys are shining on when it comes to different people, places, and things, okay? We also have here infinity, a lot of white. Infinity, okay? Divine source, okay? The infinity symbol, the circle, going back to one, wholeness. Okay, take what resonates with that. Okay, some of you guys could feel like you guys are coming back home to yourself. Even when it comes to like what you do, that's significant too. Coming home to yourself could be very significant because some of you guys are into music. Now, even when it comes to music too, you could be listening to certain religious music too, and you may realize that there's certain energies behind that too. So even when it comes to religion, that's very significant. But music, okay, frequencies, okay, could be very significant. Maybe you're somebody who listens to frequencies, sound baths, things like that, and you could have people judging you for that too. And that is unique to you. That's what you do. Okay, so music is very significant. Some of you connect through music. Okay, this is really tiny, but I'll show it to you anyways. Frogs are very significant. Like if you guys can see this, that's a frog, okay? Frogs are very significant, taking that leap of faith. So somebody who does music, even though you may feel like maybe the music industry or music or people who do music, there's something about you being very pure and being very maybe afraid to step into that as well. Take what resonates with that. But there's something about maybe you using your music to heal people. So even if you're somebody who's into music and you don't want to go into the music business, there's something about you using your music to heal people, whether this is like a frequency, a sound, a beat, an instrumental, whatever it is, right? But Spirit is saying to follow that gift. Take that leap of faith. even if it's you starting small, it's better than nothing, okay? It's better than not starting anything at all. Initials K could be very significant. Okay, initials S could be very significant. We have initials Q, okay, initials X could be very significant, and also initials E could be very significant too, okay? Now, someone's X could be very significant, okay? Take what resonates with that, okay? It doesn't have to be that. Even sex, okay? So even when it comes to like music, right? Sex sells, right? And that could be something that you guys could be worried about. It's like, I don't want to do, music or do whatever it is that I'm doing if all people care about is my body or how I look. But there's something about you still being able to do these things, whether people look at it that way. So it's almost like you're going to attract what you're supposed to attract in that moment or time frame that you're supposed to get that. So take what resonates with that. Even when it comes to your sexuality, there's something about you being very fluid or learning to be very fluid is very significant, but take what resonates with that. Okay, we have Virgo energy, we have Pisces energy, we have Gemini energy, and we have Leo energy. Something to do with being detail oriented or being very organized. And also when it comes to your intuition, following your intuition, or even when it comes to dreams, inner knowing. Okay, Gemini, when it comes to communication, that could be very significant. Maybe you guys have, Gemini placements, but being adaptable is also significant too when it comes to your intelligence. So some of you guys are very intelligent. Okay, you guys can network with other people. There's something about close friendships that could be very significant too. Leadership with Leo energy, being in this playful energy is significant. So yeah, take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. All right, thank you guys for, supporting my channel. As you guys know, I'm building a community of unique people, okay, whether you're psychic or you're into music or whatever you're into, right? That's the whole point of this page. It's about growth. It's about grace. And discernment, right? Like, obviously, I'm not doing this so that, I'm gaining anything, to be honest with you. It is what it is. Like, however this ends up being is how it ends up being. And a lot of you guys could be like that, where you guys can go with the flow so easily. But with me, it's not that I don't care. I say it is what it is because you're supposed to go with the flow. So, I look at it as I love what I do. And if it works out, it works out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But that doesn't mean that I can't continue doing what I love to do. And that's for you guys too. It's the same thing. If you love music and you enjoy music, shoot, I love music too, right? But I have discernment about what I listen to and what I intake with. And some of you guys could be like that. Like, if you love music and you genuinely love making beats, DJing, whatever the case may be, writing music too, do that. Okay, do that. Like, you would be so surprised where you go in this lifetime. Now, yes, does sex sell? It does. But at the same time, you could be that individual that you can show up in a newer energy that says, look, I don't have to, show my body. I don't have to show my face. I don't have to do anything. As long as the music hits and you resonate with that, that's all that matters. And some of you guys could be in this energy too. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end it here. Dealer in futures could be very significant. Humanitarian reformer. Things like these jobs are very significant, but you guys could be working with people in these roles when it comes to like what you do. So if someone wants to do an ad or like promote something, you could be the one that's doing the music for them, basically, from what I'm saying. So anyways, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys again. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where I post blogs and you guys can book a reading. All right, guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.